Welcome once again to this channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can blend anything on Pixellab on any background, okay, like the one you saw on the thumbnail of this video. Okay, I did it in Pixellab with other apps I also introduced to you in this video. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button and follow so you can be getting good tips on Pixellab and also other different design apps as well. Okay, and without much ado, let's get into this video. The first thing I'm going to do is to actually change the background size of this image of this Pixellab. So I'll just give it a YouTube thumbnail. Okay, use a YouTube thumbnail. So this is size, and I'll now go ahead to bring in the background design. Okay, so this is it. I'll rotate it. Okay, now make sure it fills the space. All right. Okay, now I want to change the color, so I just go to my color filter, then increase the hue to the highest. Either make it -180 or +180, any of them. Okay, so this is it. I'll go ahead to lock it. Alright, so then I'll write the text I want to blend. Amazing. Yeah, that's it. So it's amazing. Then I'll change my background, my font. Yeah, I'll give it a font. Okay, so this is it, and I'll reduce the space. Okay, so this is what we've got at this point. All right, so let's go ahead to do other things we want to do. Okay, so what I'll do next is to copy this background, copy it. Okay, so it gets on top of the other background, so I'll make sure it's aligned exactly the way the other one was aligned. Yes, so this is exactly how it was. Then I'll go to my erase color. Then this erase color, I'll go to my erase color. When I enable this, definitely it's going to try to remove every piece of white color in this background. Okay, so that's the first thing I need to do. I'll try to take it to the highest. You can see the one below it is already coming out. Right, it's already coming out, kind of. Right, well, it's not as clear as we want it to be. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to pick this faded color, like the blue background. I've already removed every piece of white in it, so the remaining one, I'm going to pick the color. Just click on this pointer and you pick the color. Okay, click on good, and now everything seems to just clear off. Okay, just reduce it a bit. All right, reducing, you see as it's just entering inside. Okay, so something like this. Alright, we can leave it at this point. Okay, just a bit. Alright, so if you're sure that you have gotten what you want, then we can go ahead to save. That's just the first thing we need to do. Okay, I think let's just go ahead and increase the size of the amazing. Alright, let's increase the size. Yeah, you can see from just Pixellab is already taking shape. Okay, alright, but we're not done yet. You're not done yet. All right, so that's the first thing to do. Then go ahead, you can also play around with this until you get what you need, until you get the correct one you need. Okay, and when you are done, you can go ahead to save it as well, and go ahead to save it. Okay, so when you're done saving, the next app we're going to be using Pixel Pro. Okay, this is the app Pixel Pro. A link to the app is in the description button. You can also get it online in any Play Store or App Store. Okay, depending on the phone you're using. Okay, so when we get to Pixel Pro, the first thing we're going to see is this. So we click on Get a Picture. Okay, and click on Import so we can get the picture from our gallery. All right, so I'm just going to choose where the picture is, and that's this. Alright, so normal. Alright, so now what do we use app to do? We use this app to make this thing more real. Okay, definitely when people see it like this, they might think it's wonderful actually, but we can make it more real. Okay, and we'll click on the effects as well. Then when we see this warp brush, that's what we need. Okay, clicking on warp brush, All right, so I can zoom this. All right, zoom it. Then I'll just be following the folds to make the folds real. Okay, I'll be following the folds. Yeah, something like this. All right. Okay, something like this. Now, when you think it's much, you can click on your eraser and erase a bit. Then you continue. Then here. Okay, just be noting the curves, and right here is too much. Okay, keep noting the curves. Right, so here, okay, it's becoming more real. Okay, all right, so now you can see how those parts seem to be folded. Yeah, yes, it's more real actually than it was. Now, if you want to see how it was before now, you can click on this arrow up here. This is how it was before we came here. This is how it is now. Okay, so when you are sure that you are done with everything you want to do, okay, sure you're done with everything you want to do, you can save it. You can save it by clicking on this arrow, green arrow. Okay, this green good icon. And when you're done, then we need to take it to the final app we're going to use it to make it more realistic. Okay, that's to Lightroom. Okay, so Adobe Lightroom, you can find it out and check it out in any Play Store or App Store. Okay, so click on export, then we'd add it to our Lightroom. All right, yeah, it's added to our Lightroom, so we can go ahead to Lightroom. Yes, Lightroom. Okay, so this is the picture. This is the image of where we ended using Pixel Pro. Okay, so bringing it to Lightroom, what do we hope to achieve? We hope to make it more real. Okay, like at this point now, we can make it more real than this. Okay, you can zoom it, make it. Now we just need to touch some areas. First of all, let's start with lights. We touch the lights. We'll increase the highlights. Okay, we increase the highlights. We drop the shadows, drop the whites, increase the blacks. Okay, increase the blacks. All right, go to color, increase the vibrancy. Okay, then go to effects. You turn on the texture. Yeah, so as to kind of blend with the fabric itself. Yes. All right. So you decrease the vignette. Okay. Yes. All right. So we go to details and we increase the sharpening. All right. So when you look at this is how it was before now. This is how it is at the moment. Okay, now we have blended everything. You can see how detailed this thing is. The curves, it seems to just blend with everything. Okay, you can actually try this out with any text you want. You can do it on your own and see how it's gonna give you what you want. Okay, so I believe you got some knowledge from this. Okay, so when you're done, all you just do, click on this share button and save to your device, and your video is saved, your photo is saved. Okay, so this is how you can blend anything on Pixellab. Okay, these other apps we use were just to give it a finishing touch, but the main app we actually use, if you notice, is Pixellab. Okay, so you can blend anything. And if you found value in this video, if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you do subscribe and keep following us to get more tips and more updates on things you can do with your smartphone. Okay, thank you. See you in my next video.